deleted AdSense accounts, an American broke down in Canada, this and a whole lot more, so stick around.
Just another manic Monday.
What's up, blind viewers? How is everybody doing today? Let's start the week off with some YouTube news. Now, if you are a creator, you may have gotten an email about your AdSense account being deleted. Don't panic. First off, no, it is not a scam. Yes, it is happening, but see, you have two Google AdSense accounts. Only one is for YouTube. Say you have like a website or something else, and there is some Google ads running on that. That one is on a separate account from YouTube. If you're like me, I am only playing around here on the YouTubes. So therefore, I only have the AdSense accounts to get paid for the revenue from YouTube. This means the other account was never used. That is the one that is being deleted due to no activity. So in short, yes, your account is getting deleted. No, your YouTube payment is not being deleted. Yes, all is good, and you will still get your revenue from YouTube through AdSense. I hope that clears that up. Now, on to the Wheeled Wonders. All right, first, let's start off with a Canadian. Badge. That's right. Badge just received an award, or so to speak. He has been inducted into the Canadian Motor Sports Hall of Fame. Pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool, if you ask me. So go over and check out Badge. I don't care if he posted a video or not. Go over and watch one of his videos and say congrats. Tell him BlindViews sent you. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Good job there, buddy boy. Good job. Now, speaking of Canadians, Line Screw is in London. Yeah, there he is.
Morning, guys.
That's not him, but I think he's stalking an English lady. So yes, good old Line Screw. He is over in the UK. So what does that mean? We'll go over and check him out, follow his adventures, and see what the hell he is up to and where he's going to go to next. You can never tell with him, right?
From Victoria Station in London, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
All right, let's stay with the Canadians. Boondocking with Boomer. He is leaving Canada. He's leaving his little province where he's at, and he is heading out on a 6-month journey. Now, he'll be hitting the States, and he's going to have a little adventure down here in the States. So go over and check out Boondocking with a Boomer and see what he is going to be doing.
Hey guys, Lance from Boondocking the Boomer here. This is it. I'm leaving Ontario, Canada for my 6-month epic road trip. It's gonna be quite the adventure. So I've got the trailer all locked up. It's been winterized for the winter, and the car's covered for the winter. And then I'm gonna be traveling in my motorhome now for 6 months. Going to Florida, out west. It's gonna be fantastic.
So there you go. It's going to be fantastic. So go over and check out Boondocking with a Boomer. And of course, there will be links below to this video and all the other ones I'm talking about in this here little update. So I'll go over and check out Boondocking with Boomer. Now, Boomer happens to be his big giant dog, his big Great Dane. That young fellow there that you saw who is going to be heading out, his name is Lance. So go over and show him some BlindViews love and follow him on his adventures and see how he's doing. See how he's going to fare down here in the States. All right, now from Canadians to an American in Canada. Little Anna, that's right, from Anna Uncharted. She's trekking through Canada. She had a little breakdown with her van. Now, not to worry. She got it all fixed, and she is on her way once again. But she does have some really, really good advice for all you travelers out there.
I didn't have any lights on in my dashboard indicating something was wrong. By the time something like that would have happened, I would have been way out in the middle of nowhere. It would have been way too late. So I'm glad that I caught this early. I think whether you live in a van or, I mean, especially if you live in a van, but even if you don't, getting in the habit of just checking underneath your hood, making sure your fluids are at the levels they're supposed to be, your coolant, your oil, even your windshield wiper fluid.
Good advice. Good advice. Good advice from that young lady. Because, hey, look, like she said, it's that preventative maintenance thing. Just pop the hood and check. What she did was she found a whole bunch of fluid on the top of her engine, and she was like, that's not supposed to be there. Why is it there? So she looked into things, and she found this little part that was cracked, and it was leaking fluid. So she took it to the garage and got it all fixed up before she was out in the middle of nowhere, stuck, stranded in her van, which is her home, and it wouldn't be able to drive. And then she has to try to get someone to come way out in the middle of who knows where in Canada to get her thing fixed. So you don't always have to wait until the dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree with all the idiot lights saying, hey, your shit's about to leave you sit and you're going to be fucked. No, she does that little walk around and she looks at things and checks things out and goes, that's not right. So yeah, it's a good advice for anybody, not just the wheeled wonders, but anybody with a vehicle. I mean, hey, mechanics, they do it all the time. Truck drivers, they walk around and check out their rigs. Airplane pilots and the like, they always do their little pre-trip inspection. They walk around and check everything out. So there's nothing wrong with taking a few extra minutes, just walk around your rig and look at things and see if everything's A-OK and okie dokie. And it's even not a bad idea to pull forward a couple feet and get out and look to see where you were just parked, to see if there's big puddles of anything, to see if anything is leaking underneath. So yeah, go over and check out Anna Uncharted, and don't forget her little tip: check out your shit before it leaves you sit. All right, let's talk about the RV Odd Couple. They had a stream where they shared some stories and their journey of how and why they bought Thunder Canyon. It was quite interesting, but yeah, everything had to be about God. There was a lot of God talk.
And by the way, I'm sorry, but I just have to say this is that, so we're talking a lot about God, but we're not trying to impose a specific conception or religion and I don't know, you know how we all have our issues with different things. And I don't want to bristle with when you hear God a lot, but whatever you choose to call it, the point is that, this is too many miracles happening in a coincidence to not be God or anything.
All right. Well, there's no secret. There's no secret at all if you've been around here for any amount of time that I'm not religious. But I do have subscribers that are strong in their belief systems, and hey, that's okie dokie. It's okay with me. I don't mind. And I happen to admire John and Mercedes having whatever belief systems they have and standing with them. There's nothing wrong with having that core set of values, no matter what it is, whether I agree with it or not, as long as it's not a hateful belief system, as long as it's a good faith-based system, I have no problem with it. And there's nothing wrong with friends, family, faith, and country, in my opinion. So if they have all their ducks in a row and their belief is that God is the one that did it, and or whatever it may be, that's fine. If that's what it takes to keep people doing the right thing or on the right path or looking out for others, whatever it takes is fine with me. So whether it be divine intervention, luck, fate, destiny, or whatever the hell else you want to call it, it was pretty damn amazing chain of events. So go over and check it out. Pretty cool stuff, pretty interesting stuff. I won't give it away. Go over and check that out for sure. It was a live stream, so you go through it, but it's pretty interesting. They tell some good stories. And again, the chain of events and the things that led up to a lady having some medical issues, and the way that it happened, when it happened, how it happened, and the people that were there when it happened. It was pretty interesting. So if you are someone that has a belief system or faith is a big part of your life and all that stuff, religious, go over and check it out. And even if you're not, go over and check it out anyway. It's pretty cool. Interesting story. And yeah, they get a little mushy at times because it's, I guess it's an emotional thing for them. It's all about their whole journey with this Thunder Canyon thing and why it's happening and how, but pretty cool stuff, in my opinion. But hey, you know how it is here.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
It's just my opinion. So let's just switch gears real quick. Let's talk about Blue Van Dan. That's right. B. Blue Van Dan. So Dan, he's been at Aja's for a while. He's set up camp there, and that was his home while he was working on the bus and doing all kinds of stuff. And he left Aja's, and now he is at a new campsite. Now, Dan is very, very appreciative of Aja. That's right. Her kindness and letting him stay there, it's not lost on Dan. He is very, very appreciative. So very, very cool stuff. But he has left and he is at a little campsite. So what's up for Dan? What's he going to do now? What is he into? I don't know. Let's see.
We'll be here for a couple weeks until the weather gets a little nicer down below. A little less
down below
heat. And then we'll probably go down to Craigie Wash, hang out there for a day or two, and then head further south into Quartzsite.
There you go. Blue Van Dan laying out the plans for what's be going on with the Dan in the big bus and the little blue van. That's right. So very cool stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little wrap up on this Monday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. And hey, it's getting to be fall out there. I know around here in my neck of the woods, you can tell that autumn is upon us. And the leaves are starting to change. It's starting to dip down in the evenings, and at night it's getting a little chilly. During the day, it's anywhere between the upper 50s and the low 70s. It's still bouncing around in there. But yeah, it is that time of year, and that can only mean a couple things. First of all, Halloween's coming, my favorite time of the year, and Lollapalooza. So I am looking forward to see all the videos from all the folks to see who showed up and what kind of fun they're going to have this year at Lollapalooza. All right. But as always, this is just my opinion, right? It's just my opinion. And you never, ever, ever have to agree with me. No, you don't. My word is not the word. You don't have to agree with me.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.